More bison. See how that happened? That the small spider got my attention, right? He was the diversion. I'm gonna have to rename the channel, guys. Hey, good morning, everybody. It's now the weekend. It's Saturday. And I am going to go on a hike and grab something to eat and start the weekend off right. Morning. All right, we are in the Wichita Mountains State Park. It's actually a really awesome little park out here, half hour away from where the hotel is. Basically the other side of Fort Sill, like the Army Reserve. It butts right up against it. At certain places, there's even signs that say like artillery fire overhead and stuff like that. It's got some cool like rock mountain type. I don't know if it looks like a big hill to me, but they call them mountains out here. But after living so many years in Colorado, I don't know if I call it a mountain, but apparently it qualifies. So they're kind of cool. They look essentially just like a giant pile of rocks, like a bunch of boulders all put together. But this right here is Mount Scott, and you can park at the bottom before they open the gates at sunrise. You can park down here in the morning and hike or run up to the top, and then you get to see the sunrise. Done it many times before. Not doing it this trip. There's wild longhorn and bison out here. Almost every time I go on this hike that I'm about to do, it's just a walk. It's not even really up hills and stuff, but I guess it's a hike because it's on a trail. I used to run it actually back in the day when I would run, and almost every time I would encounter some longhorn or bison or something. So I'll bring you along with me on the hike, and hopefully we see some cool stuff. Oh yeah, a whole bunch of them. Look at those guys. All right, not even 5 minutes driving into the park, we already got wild bison. There's a big one right there. There you go. That's a nice one. Turn the camera off for 30 seconds, turn it right back on because we got the longhorns. Like one little hill over from the bison. More bison. It's nice I get to see them. I was worried, sometimes I come out and only see one or don't see any maybe. Random times you don't see any, but I've already seen maybe like 20. And I haven't even stopped yet. There was one time I was going the exact same trailhead, because there's quite a few trails here, but I was going this exact same trailhead, and I came over this hill right here, and there was like turkeys, like 100 turkeys, like what is that? I don't know, a gaggle of turkeys. And at the time I had my little whatever, like Nokia brick phone, flip phone thing. I don't know which one it was, but they were all over the road, and it was just wild. I've never seen wild turkeys, especially that many. Whoa, look at this, walking down the road. Hey, buddy. Hey. How you doing, man? You good? Man, forget going to like, whatever, Yellowstone. Just come here. You don't have any of the traffic. See? This place is cool, man. All right, we've arrived. Here's the trailhead. They've definitely made some nice improvements since the last time I was here. Mainly there's a bathroom The only options for a bathroom before were like at the clubhouse. What's it called? The visitor center, and then way at the other end at like one of the other trails. So, all right, I'm gonna bring the GoPro and my phone, obviously. I think it's like 5-6 miles, so a couple hours, and we'll be back. I'm already breaking the rules. I don't have water with me. I have water in the car, and if for some reason I get that thirsty, I'll just turn around and come back. But it's a loop, and there is access to water right here. Don't know if I'd want to drink it, but in a pinch, I'm not gonna die, you know. Oh, cobwebs. I'm the first one on the trail this morning. Under those cobwebs. All right. Let's do this. Oh, here's the old markers I remember. That little buffalo cutout thing is different. Okay, here. You can do this one, this one. I'm gonna try and do this one. 8 miles it says, so yeah, a couple hours. If I remember right, the like 3 miles an hour is basically the average hiking pace. So basically this early in the morning, I need to watch out for snakes. I think they do have rattlesnakes here. Man, I used to run all this. I know I probably mentioned it before, but I used to do like ultra marathons, right? Like 50K races, trail races and stuff. So it would be commonplace to do this twice, actually, at times. Like hoof prints from the buffalo and the cows. I've got some dang flies or bugs chasing me, trying to bite me. Doing the first one out here this morning, fresh meat. Ooh. Nice breeze up here once I kind of got out of that low area, which I'm thankful for. I forgot about like the flies here, man. They're like aggressive. So I'm glad I have some wind to keep them maybe blowing away a little bit. For a while there, I had one just following me. Bison Trail. We're going the right way. Well, down some rocks. We're already probably close to a mile in. Ooh, watch my footing. Ugh. I forgot to follow one of my own rules. It's a valuable lesson. I forgot because I haven't been out on trails like this in a long time. And that's to try and not be the first person on trail. Anybody know why? Because you become the spiderweb catcher. Every time I'm walking through any of these areas where there's some trees, oh, there's one right there. And they're all over my ankles just because of the way the grass is. they're super thin spider webs. It's not like I'm gonna get bit up by something like a brown recluse or something. I doubt that. I think they're mostly like burrowing kind of spiders. But yeah, like this. I can't see it, but there's bound to be a spider web between these two. Yep. God. Yeah. Actually, you can't see it. There's like one across my hat. Yep. Forgot the rules. Muddy area. It's rained here a lot recently. So. Oh, big spider web. All right, let's just hang for a little bit. This area is really cool. It's not usually filled with water. I don't know, maybe it is usually filled with water. Oh, still on the right trail. I act like I've been back here in a while. It's been years and years and years. I mean, let's see. 3 years ago, about this time 3 years ago, I graduated from Wobeck and left to go to Fort Sill. This was before we started the YouTube channel. Especially when I'm in a hotel by myself is basically what I'm saying. I like to come out and do this trail. If I was here longer than 2 weeks, I'd do more, but I only get 1 weekend then. But other schools that are like months long, you get to pretty much do every trail. Stomp that cobweb. Oh, there's another one. Ugh. Yeah, aside from being hot and sweaty and I'm old and out of shape, I will be covered in little, like, I got cobwebs and you can see them all over my pants. Legs covered in cobwebs. So, it'll be nice to go. I should have brought a towel from the hotel just to wipe off, but I'll go take a nice shower when this is over. Bouldering a little bit. Look at this. Told you these mountains, like, I don't know, they're all just, they're not really together. Get it together, mountain. You're all a bunch of separate little pieces. Get it together. Come on. There's a spider. Look at that sucker. Step around this one. Right in the middle of the trail. Look at that. Oh, there he goes. I must have bumped one of his little spider webs. He's after me. Oh no. Look at that one. There you go. There's tarantula, buddy. That's a tarantula. We got them in El Paso too. You see them squished on the sidewalk and streets and stuff at certain points during the year. Anyway, let's keep going. Animals are trying to get me out here. See how that happened? That the small spider got my attention, right? He was the diversion. And the big one was supposed to get me. But he was too slow, man. I'm too quick. All right, eventually we get up there Cobweb. Cobwebs. Cobwebs. I don't know how I'm gonna get around this one. Hopefully. Oh, it goes all the way to the ground. Ah. I'm not successful anytime I try. I try and go around. I've been lucky enough not to get like a face full of cobweb, but I'm sure there's some on my glasses a little bit. Check this out. All right. Finally though, we are going up a little bit. We've now turned more to the east. See where this goes. It's probably like a overlook of this canyon. Yep. Oh, nice and breezy up here. So that's where I was over there, down that way. Man. Yep. Things I like about it here, but has all the exact same things, mainly on a much grander scale in Colorado. So if they ask me, you can go to Fort Sill, Oklahoma, home of the fire's center of excellence. Yay. Or go back to Fort Carson, 4th ID, right at the base of Pikes Peak. Man, I'd take Colorado in a heartbeat, even though it's 2 to 3 times more expensive to live there than it is here in Oklahoma. That's for sure. All right, enough of me talking. It's gonna be a long video if I keep this up. I'll check back next time I see something cool. No more spiders talk, okay? Sorry for all you spider people. Don't worry, I'm not gonna mention it anymore unless I see something cool. All right, another cool vantage point up here. I don't know how much you can see. This camera really sucks at shaded areas. Yeah, it's just like this kind of canyons that all kind of cut through here. I don't know if it's considered a canyon, just like I don't know if those are really considered mountains. But what else would you call it, right? All right. Oh, bunny rabbit. Might be slightly mistaken, but I can see all the cobwebs now. Might be slightly mistaken, but pretty sure we're about at the halfway point. Started to turn. We're now going north, and we started like south-southwest. So we're going to go north, then we'll go west, northwest, back to the car. All right, so longhorns, bison. Saw like a crawdad, freaking mud bug thing in that water. Spiders, big and small, bunnies. Might have to rename the channel, guys. What do you guys think? Like Logan's Animal Adventures or something? I don't know. I just came up this. I was just talking to you guys over there, right? It's another story, so bear with me. I came down here, and you gotta go that way, right? To head back to where the car is. And I came here once with Jamie. She came and visited me when I was at SLC. And ask her sometimes, she'll tell you I took her on a hike and tried to kill her. We did this same trail backwards, right? We started that way and came and went that way, right? But we missed the turn, which I did. She didn't know there was a turn. This was early smartphones, so it's like I couldn't just go on anything to really see it. I had like a screenshot of like a paper map. Anyway, that was the same time I saw those turkeys. Anyway, we went that way, which adds like another 2-3 miles on. So instead of doing 6-7, because I don't think that I've ever really got on my GPS 8 miles out of this. Instead of doing 6-7 miles, we did like 10 miles, and she was not a happy lady. So yeah, next live stream or something, ask her about the time I took her on a hike out here and tried to kill her. All right, I'm gonna stop talking, because every time I stop, I don't get any more of the breeze, and I start sweating more. And then you start thinking all the little drips or bugs, and you're swatting yourself, and anyway, this is good. I'm getting tired. That's what I needed. I won't feel so bad tonight when I have some beers. We're entering my least favorite part of this trail, because you're hot, you're sweaty, and it's nice to get into the shade. But these canopies, man, I don't like. Sometimes they have massive spider webs, and on top of that, you get like the flies and gnats and stuff following you. Ugh. And I hate this right here, where it goes through your, it hits you as you walk by. Big old herd of longhorns over there, and we got one lookout staring right at me. So I'll just, even if I'm done my GoPro on, I'll just talk as I go by here, make sure they know I'm around, because I've never had an issue, except one time, because there's a trail that cuts through the middle. I was on the trail and I got between mom and her calf. They were very far apart though. It wasn't like I was right near either of them. And she turned toward me and started walking, but when she saw I kept on going, she didn't do anything. But I kept looking back like, are you gonna be right up on my behind real soon? So, all right, we're gonna drop down here, up there, and then we just follow this back to where all those trees are and stuff. I'm pretty sure that's where the car is. That's enough of me for now. All right, I stopped at the French Lake trailhead is where I jumped on this bison trail. Pretty sure that's French Lake. You might see like kayaks or rowboats. It's small, but people go out there and fish with non-motorized things. Oh, there's one of the longhorns right there. Just doing what longhorns do. These, although they're wild, I mean, obviously all cows are wild. Who has a domestic cow, right? Domesticated cow. They're used to people, so they're just doing their things. I ain't gonna bother you, buddy, don't worry. All right, just had another close encounter with a big old cobweb. I'm telling you, if I was running, probably would have ate it. Probably would have, well, in two ways. I would have ate it, as in that thing would have hit me in the face, and potentially the surprising action of that happening, I might have had secondary effects of me falling down and eating it like that. So, all right, the longhorns are back that way. No buffalo walking this time, but it was good we saw some driving. Still got a little ways to go, but we are approaching the end of this trail and this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you had fun. Typically don't make kind of a long form video like this of me just rambling as I talk. It was nice to get out here, get some fresh air, burn a few calories, and the next video might pick up right about here. I don't know. but this battery's almost dead, and I'm finishing up this trail, ready to enjoy my nice cold bottle of water and the air conditioner of my car. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for coming along. I'm sure you appreciated seeing all this without having to endure all this, so you're welcome. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. This isn't what normal content is. It's normally everyday life, but when in Oklahoma, you gotta do this trail. So I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye. 'Cause I've been living life right like I could just die.